Are you tired of being broke? Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul just to make ends meet? Well, if so, you've come to the right place. Hi, I'm Leroy and welcome to my channel, 40 and Broke. I put this channel together to show people that you can get out of debt, that you can take control of your finances, and that you can make a difference in your life financially. It doesn't matter how young you are, how old you are, how much money you make, how little money you make. All it takes is a little discipline and a few principles, and you can get your finances in order. I decided to make this channel to not only chronicle my journey to financial independence, but to help others along the way. I know a lot of people think that it's just overwhelming. They start looking at their bills and they're overwhelmed by them and they don't think they'll ever be able to get them under control. Well, that's not true. You can easily get your bills under control. All it takes is sitting down and confronting the problem and not hiding from it. I'll give you a little backstory on myself, because I figure if I can do it with my background, anybody can do it. When I was 18 years old, I went to prison for armed robbery and a bunch of home invasions. I was not a good kid. I spent 11 years in prison. I got out and I went in prison in 97. I got out in 98. I spent 11 straight years. When I got out, I went right back to the job I was doing, hanging drywall, making $2 more an hour than I had 11 years previously. Well, the only difference is I decided when I was in prison, I'm not going backwards. I've had enough going backwards. I've beat my head against the wall enough. It's time to rise up and go forward. So I started working to build myself forward. Hung drywall for a few months. And I ended up moving up to a job stocking drywall in houses, driving a boom truck. I got a CDL Class B. And then I went from that job, I was cutting trees by the power lines. And I went from that job to a truck driving job, which I hold now. I obtained my CDL Class A, so I do local truck driving. And I make decent money. Well, I would say for about 10 years after I got out of prison, I floated by. You know, I wasn't going backwards, but I was living the American dream. You know, what they claim to be the American dream is I was in debt. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was making just enough money to make ends meet. Thank God it's Friday. Oh no, it's Monday. You know, and then come Monday, I was broke again. So one day, I'm watching YouTube, and as things happen to go, I found a finance video. And I just started watching it, and I remember I was not interested at all, until I found a little thumbnail with the most clickbait title that you could ever think of. It was 7 habits the rich have that the poor don't have. And I started thinking, well, what are these habits that the rich have that I don't have? Because you know what? I'm nearly 40 years old. I'm broke. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. You know, I don't have any extra. Keep saying I want to get extra, but I don't have any. So let's see how the other half lives. Well, I watched that video and I realized these are not hard habits. I mean, wake up early, manage your time, read, you know, budget your money, know where your money is going and what you're spending it on. These were simple principles. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to implement some of these principles. And from there, I found other channels. I moved on to financial advisors, financial planners, and I just learned from there. And I took everything and I started implementing it into my life, and I managed to get my finances under control. Are they perfect? Far from it. You know, I'm still the average person. No matter what a lot of the other gurus say, you know, I still have credit. I've still gotten loans, you know, and I'm trying to pay it off. But that's, you know, that's part of life. Stuff happens and you have setbacks. It's how you deal with those setbacks that matter. So I gave myself a goal of I want to be a millionaire before I'm 50. So I figured if I can do that, that's not if I can do that, but I will do that. So I look at prison to penthouse. That's my new motto. You know, I don't want to live in a penthouse, but you get the idea. Prison to penthouse. I'm going from flat broke, walking out of prison with nothing but the clothes on my back. I mean, fortunately I had family support, but basically the clothes on my back, some family help, and I'm gonna go from there, and I'm gonna build myself up, and I'm gonna have at least $1 million net worth. That's my plan. And I want to take you guys along for the journey. You know, I'll show you what I've done. I'm gonna show you what I've, you know, how I've done this step by step. I will show other videos and playlists that I have on my channel. And I'll make it, you know, I'll make it easy. I read, I listen to audiobooks, and that really helps. So I just wanted to say, if you're looking at your life and saying, hey, I work far too hard to be this broke, you know, let's get this stuff under control. I'm sick and tired of being broke. I'm sick and tired of not having money. And you know, I want to get this under control. Well, follow me on my journey. I'll help you the best way I can. And I want to thank you for showing up to my channel, and thank you for watching this video. You know, I apologize for the shaky video. I'm just taking it with my phone as I'm walking, holding it in front of me, hence the reason the light's bad. But, well, I had a long day at work. I come home, I had stuff to do at home, and then I had to cook dinner, and you know, it's 8 o'clock, getting dark here in Michigan, and I'm going for a walk because I wanted to get a little bit of exercise. So I figured at the time, I'll do this video at the same time. So, you know, that's what we have to do sometimes, you know, multitask. And so with that being said, y'all have a good evening, and thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night. Bye.